And we're back for another hike. This one's gonna be a Bruce Trail section. That's gonna take me through Limehouse area and then along the Canada Goose side trail. It should be about 10 kilometers, I think, the loop that I'm choosing to do today. And it's about -5 degrees Celsius right now, about -10 with the windshield factor. So it's a little bit brisk, but once I get going, I imagine it's gonna be nice on me. So, all right, let's rock and roll. Wind is actually a pretty significant factor today. A portion of the trail here cuts between two farmers' fields, so there's not really a whole lot blocking it from the wind, and it's chilling my face. It's nice to be here in Limehouse now. I'm out of the winds of the fields and a little bit sheltered now in these trees. So I'm going to continue on and we'll check out the crevasses that are here. They're just too good to pass up. So primo. Man, scaling down some of those rock faces was pretty difficult. Good thing I had my Rudsy hiking boots, baby. Oh yeah! I'm pretty sure that right there is some water. Felt a bit of ice underneath my feet. A little off the beaten path. Shortcut to the kilns here. All right, so we're leaving the Limehouse conservation area here. What a great area. It often ends up in my videos here to there, so Apologies if you've seen that before, but it's just too much fun to pass. I love it. It's such a great spot. Yeah, let's continue on. We're gonna hit up this Canada Goose side trail. I've never gone on this one yet. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a hike on the road, and then it connects up with it. All right, let's get at it. This hike with some colder conditions is a nice preview for me for things to come. Later on this winter, I plan on doing another hike with an overnight camp. And this just helps me get a feeling of how the gear's holding up, how the body's holding up, and things to get ready for. So pretty excited. That's going to be a good time as well. Back on trail. Even though it makes for a more difficult hike, I always like it when I'm the first set of tracks that's across the snow. Kind of makes you feel like you're doing something brand new. This actually looks like a pretty good spot for lunch. Brought my stool for today. It's a must, especially in the winter. Get nice and cozy. Stay dry, stay warm. Two things I'm a little concerned about, we'll see, is that I've been using this canister of gas for a while, so hopefully I have enough to boil this water. And the second thing is I've never tested this, this stove out in the cold yet, so it's gotten a bit colder as the day's gone on, so hopefully it works well. So my knife today for the hike is the Benchmade Griptilian in S90V blade steel and carbon fiber scales. It's about 3.5 inches of blade there. It's got a nice sheep's foot shape, and it's actually got the hole here too, which I've always liked. It's also got a deep carry pocket clip, great in hand. This thing is my favorite knife, hands down. Really, it's so good. It fits in your hand just really nicely, easy to deploy, even though right now my fingers are freezing, so I'm not able to do the Spidey flick. Yeah, it's just a great knife. It's slicey, edge retention for days, really good. So I got some tasty additions to the soup, as always. We got the spicy chicken Mr. Noodles with some beautifully done pork tenderloin. Yeah, and some kale. I'm gonna pop that in there soon and feast. Well, despite all things, and this cold and wind, this is working. This is working. Whoop, my makeshift cutting board. It's a piece of dirty bark. Oh, lost a piece. You know what? I think that one will still be good. Oh, another one. 35-second rule. Yeah, 35-second rule. Well, it did it. The little stove that could pushed everything it could out of this thing. It's nice and soft. The soup is ready to go. Yum.
What is the soup du jour?
It's the soup of the day.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Hot soup, cold beer, Oh, it's brew time, it's brew time. You know it is time. It's brew time. Yep. Let's see, hopefully I don't burn my mouth like crazy. It's pretty hot. Actually, it's not too bad. It's cooling, gonna cool down quickly. Gotta get this into me. That's nice with that kale, spicy chicken, pork tenderloin. Look, proof that the forest provides when you need it. I even have a sink to do my wash. How's there a sink here? It's hilarious. After a successful and delicious lunch, it's time to get going. That's about all I wanted to sit around there. I was getting pretty chilly, so got to get moving, get the blood pumping again, start warming up a bit. I kid around a lot about my trekking poles, but honestly, there's a reason that I love them so. This terrain right now is so slippery. It's covered in snow. You can't see, but it's all rocks. It's just big rocks underneath your foot. Without these things, I'd be on my keister for sure. Thing looks like it's almost a home already. Just needs a number sign, a welcome mat. That might be a pretty good spot if you had to hide away for some bad weather. What do you think that says? True love? That's my guess. Well, that's it for me. All done. What a good day. Challenging terrain, challenging temperatures, just functioning there. Everything's a little bit more complicated when it's cold. Appreciate it. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon.